Most men today confuse attraction with respect. They think if a woman likes them, laughs at their jokes, or spends time with them, that's enough. But here's the truth. Liking you and respecting you are two completely different things. A woman might be attracted to you for a moment, but if she doesn't respect you, that attraction will fade faster than you realize. Respect is the foundation of any real connection. Without it, you're nothing more than a convenient option, someone she entertains when it suits her. And here's the harsh reality. Women show their respect not through words, but through actions. If she truly respects you, she'll make it clear in ways that cannot be faked or forced. If she doesn't, you'll feel it. Subtle digs, dismissive behavior, and a slow erosion of your value in her eyes. My goal in this video is simple: to strip away the illusions and show you the 7 undeniable things a woman will do when she genuinely respects you. If you don't see these signs, then it's time to stop fooling yourself. Because without respect, there is no future, no loyalty, and no real relationship. 1. She values your boundaries. When a woman truly respects you, she doesn't just hear your boundaries, she honors them. Most men today don't even set clear boundaries, and that's why they get walked all over. They think being easygoing or chill makes them attractive, but in reality, it makes them look weak. Respect comes from strength, and strength is shown when you draw a line and stand by it. Let's be clear. A woman who respects you won't constantly test you to see how far she can push. If you say you don't tolerate disrespectful jokes, she won't laugh at your expense in front of others. If you tell her you need space to work on your goals, she won't guilt-trip you for not texting her every second of the day. A woman who sees your worth won't treat your boundaries like suggestions. She'll treat them like rules of engagement. Now here's the flip side. When a woman doesn't respect you, she'll step on your boundaries every chance she gets. She'll dismiss your standards as too much. She'll try to shame you into bending. She'll act like your time, energy, and limits are negotiable. And if you keep allowing it, you're teaching her one dangerous lesson, that your words don't matter. Respect is proven in action. If she values your boundaries, it means she values you. And the reverse is just as true. So stop making excuses for women who constantly push past what you say you stand for. That's not love. That's not misunderstanding. That's a lack of respect. And without respect, attraction will eventually die. A woman who truly respects you will never force you to choose between your standards and her approval, because in her eyes, those standards are part of what makes you worth respecting. 2. She listens when you speak. One of the clearest signs of respect is attention. When a woman truly respects you, she doesn't just nod along while scrolling on her phone or half listening until it's her turn to talk. She actually pays attention. She hears the words, she remembers the details, and she shows genuine interest in what you're saying, even if the topic isn't her favorite. That's because to her, your thoughts and opinions matter. Your voice carries weight. Think about it. When you talk about your goals, does she ask follow-up questions? When you share struggles, does she offer support instead of brushing it off? A woman who respects you doesn't just wait for her chance to reply. She engages, she processes, and she gives you the same presence you give her. That's not just attraction. That's respect in action. Now, flip the coin. When a woman doesn't respect you, conversations feel one-sided. She zones out, interrupts, or changes the subject to herself. You'll notice she remembers random details about her favorite influencer's cat, but somehow forgets the major things you told her about your work, your plans, or your life. That's not forgetfulness, it's disinterest. It's her silently saying your words don't matter to her. And here's the dangerous trap men fall into. They excuse it. They think she's just distracted, or she probably has a lot on her mind. Number. The truth is simple. People listen to those they respect. If she consistently tunes you out, She's telling you exactly how much value she places on you. A woman who respects you will lean in, put the phone down, and give you her focus. Because when a woman sees you as a man worth respecting, she doesn't just want to be heard, she wants to hear you. 3, she supports your ambitions. Respect isn't just about how she treats you in the moment, it's about whether she backs your vision for the future. A woman who truly respects you won't belittle your goals, mock your dreams, or constantly distract you from chasing them. Instead, she'll encourage you, push you, and stand by you when the road gets difficult. She understands that your purpose comes first, and she sees herself as someone who adds to it, not someone who pulls you away from it. Here's what it looks like in action. If you're grinding late on a project, she doesn't whine about you not spending every second with her. She gives you space and maybe even brings you a coffee. If you're aiming for something bigger in life, she doesn't roll her eyes and say, "That's unrealistic." She respects the man you're becoming and trusts your ability to get there. She wants to be part of that journey, not an obstacle in it. Now, the opposite is just as telling. A woman who doesn't respect you will try to shrink your vision. She'll say things like, "Why don't you just settle for something easier?" Or, "You're always so busy with your work." Translation: she doesn't believe in you. And worse, she doesn't want you to rise higher because it threatens her sense of control. Many men ignore this red flag, thinking her negativity is just concern. But let's be honest, support is never disguised as sabotage. Here's the bottom line. If a woman respects you, she aligns herself with your mission. She understands that your goals define who you are, and she'd rather be by your side, building something great than dragging you down into mediocrity. Respect isn't passive, it's active. And if she truly respects you, her actions will prove it. 4, she defends you when you're not around. A woman's respect isn't just measured by how she acts in front of you, it's revealed by how she speaks about you when you're not there. A woman who truly respects you won't allow other people to tear you down, mock you, or question your worth without stepping in. She protects your name because in her eyes it carries weight. Even in small conversations, she makes sure others know she values you. That's not about being overprotective. It's about loyalty, which always flows from respect. Here's the difference. If her friends take subtle digs at you, does she laugh along? Or does she shut it down immediately? If her family questions your choices, does she defend your decisions? Or does she stay silent to avoid conflict? These moments tell you everything you need to know. A woman who respects you won't let your reputation get dragged through the mud. She'll make it clear that you're not a man to be disrespected. Now, here's the reality most men ignore. If she laughs when people disrespect you, if she joins in on jokes at your expense, or if she doesn't speak up when others talk down about you, that's not harmless. It's a sign she doesn't value you the way she should. Silence in those moments is loud. It means she cares more about fitting in with others than honoring you. Respect is about consistency. Anyone can act supportive when you're present. But a woman who truly respects you carries that same energy when you're not there to see it. She makes sure your absence doesn't open the door to disrespect. And here's the hard truth. If she won't stand for you when you're not around, she doesn't truly stand with you at all. 5, she values your time. Time is the one resource you can never get back, and a woman who truly respects you knows this. She doesn't waste it. She doesn't keep you waiting for hours without explanation. She doesn't cancel on you last minute with flimsy excuses. She doesn't disappear for days, only to pop back up when it's convenient for her. A woman who respects you shows it by valuing your time as much as her own, because she knows your time is a reflection of your priorities, your discipline, and your self-respect. Think about it. If she's genuinely into you and respects you, she'll show up on time. She'll let you know if she's running late. She'll make an effort to schedule plans in advance instead of leaving you hanging. Even in her busiest days, she'll carve out a few minutes to check in because she sees your time as something precious, not disposable. Now, here's where men get trapped. They excuse disrespect for their time. She cancels a date? Oh, she must be stressed. She takes hours or days to respond? She's probably just busy. Number. The truth is simple. People make time for what they respect. If she's always late, if she's always pushing you to the bottom of her list, she's showing you exactly how little she values you. And here's the danger. If you tolerate it, you're teaching her that your time isn't valuable. Once she knows you'll wait around no matter what, you've lost her respect. A woman who truly respects you won't test the limits of your patience. She'll treat your time as an extension of you. Because in her eyes, wasting your time would mean disrespecting the man she chose to be with. 6. She speaks to you with respect, even in conflict. It's easy for anyone to be sweet and polite when things are going well. The real test of respect shows up in the heat of arguments, disagreements, and tense moments. A woman who truly respects you doesn't turn every conflict into a chance to belittle you. She doesn't throw insults, attack your character, or weaponize your vulnerabilities. Even when she's upset, she keeps her words measured because she values you too much to cross that line. Here's the truth. Respect doesn't vanish just because emotions run high. A woman who respects you can disagree without degrading. She can be frustrated without being cruel. She focuses on solving the problem, not on tearing you down. If she slips up and says something harsh, she owns it and apologizes because she knows her words carry weight, and she refuses to let disrespect poison the foundation of the relationship. Now, the opposite is just as telling. A woman who doesn't respect you will lash out with venom the second things don't go her way. She'll call you names, belittle your ambitions, or throw your insecurities back in your face. Some men mistake this for just passion or how women argue. Wrong. That's not passion. That's disrespect. And if you accept it once, you'll be dealing with it forever. Respect isn't about perfection. It's about principle. If she values you, her words will show it, even when she's angry. She won't treat you like her punching bag, and she won't cross boundaries she knows can't be uncrossed. A woman who truly respects you will guard her tongue, because deep down she understands this. Words can wound deeper than actions, and once that respect is broken, it rarely comes back. 7. She shows loyalty when it matters most. Respect isn't proven in easy times. It's revealed in the moments that test character. A woman who truly respects you will stand by you when life gets messy. She won't disappear when you face setbacks. She won't distance herself the moment things get inconvenient. Loyalty is the highest form of respect, and if she genuinely values you, she'll make it clear through unwavering consistency. Here's what it looks like. If you hit a rough patch financially, she doesn't mock you or compare you to other men. She supports your grind and believes in your comeback. If you're dealing with stress, challenges, or personal battles, she doesn't run off to find excitement somewhere else. She leans in and proves she's in it for more than just the good times. Loyalty is quiet but powerful. It's her saying, "I see you as a man worth standing beside, even when things aren't perfect." Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. A woman who doesn't respect you will vanish the second her comfort is threatened. She'll only be around when things are smooth, when you're providing attention, gifts, or status. The moment you stop feeding her needs, she's gone. And too many men ignore this early on because they mistake temporary attention for genuine loyalty. But fake loyalty always cracks under pressure. A woman who respects you doesn't just stay because it's easy. She stays because she values who you are at your core. She doesn't entertain other men behind your back, and she doesn't make you feel replaceable. Instead, her actions remind you that she's invested in the long run. And here's the bottom line. If her loyalty is conditional, her respect is shallow. But if she stands firm when the storm hits, that's respect in its purest form. At the end of the day, respect is the foundation of every real connection. Attraction might spark the fire, but without respect, it burns out fast. A woman who truly respects you will prove it in her actions, through loyalty, support, boundaries, time, and the way she speaks about you both in public and private. And here's the truth. If these 7 signs aren't there, you're wasting your energy. Stop chasing validation where respect doesn't exist. Walk away, protect your self-worth, and create space for a woman who doesn't just want you, but actually respects the man you are.